Hey everybody, it's time to build. So let's take a look at what we got today. Switch that around. There it is. There it is. There it is, Miss America. So starting this off, before anyone else gets in here, previously I have built this. This I actually, back in my storage unit days, I built this guy, but my phone died, died, and I did not. This is one of the few things that didn't get transferred over. So the America type Gundam is what this was called, I believe. This is a Target exclusive. This is what started me down this rabbit hole of goofy Gundams. So this is the first one that I got, the America type RX-78. It is the cream of the crop of Gundams. It is the RX-78 is. So it's the one most people start with. This is an HG grade Gundam. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's the kind of the lowest model. They are all snapped together. There's no internal structure here. This is just pieces snapped to other pieces. No skeleton as it is. I have yet to move on to bigger and better ones. Probably going to move on to a real type after this, because I want to get Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz specifically. I loved Endless Waltz, so that is the figures that I want to get. If you look over here, we do have my previous two builds that I've done on this channel. We have Windblade, which I have an RC coming, so stay tuned for that. And then this one is the Ultraman from the Netflix show. I really love that show. I want to get more of these, but I'm waiting for clearances on them. This was kind of a pain in the butt to build, and I had some issues. I fixed them because I know how to work with plastic, but I shouldn't have to fix them, is the thing. And there's a vast difference between Gunpla and other companies, so that's why I like to do these different types, just to see how they all work. I do also still have the Supernatural car, baby. And I'm going to be building that one of these days too. That's a more simple, basic old style model. The differences are insane. But that one was the America type Gundam. Let's get all this junk out of here. We don't need to see that. There. Yeah. All right. So then secondly, I found out about this. I believe it was Shiny Plastic People posted this, and I'm like, I must have it. So I built the McDonald's. I don't know why I always think Burger King with this one. I feel like these colors are more Burger King, but it's the Big Mac Gundam. I feel like this was McDonald's. It should have been red and yellow, right? But whatever. It's the Big Mac Gundam. Because they made it burger brown for some reason. I guess maybe, I don't know. Something's off with the colors for me. But I love this guy, and I kind of wanted to do this. And this started me down what other Gundams are weird out there. There is a 7-Eleven Gundam. So if you find one of those and can source it to me relatively cheap, I will build that for everybody here. But the problem is I can't find them cheap. So I got my old Gundam marker. This guy is old as dirt, so I have no idea. It still does work, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do panel lining on these things yet. But just bringing that up, that's an old one I had from like 2000. Maybe even earlier than that. Probably maybe 96 or something. So here's the new one. The latest addition to the cavalcade of weird Gundams. This one's actually a regular Gundam. This is the HG Future Century Gundam Maxter. If you did not, watch G Gundam, what's that? I'm assuming what that says, G Gundam. It is robot jocks, to put it simply. It is a bunch of countries fighting wars using robots instead. They have like a big thing in a coliseum, and they fight, and whoever wins that part of the thing. It's a whole part of the series. Most of this is in Japanese because I did order this from P Bandai. I actually harassed P Bandai to re-release this every day after I saw that it didn't exist. Now, P Bandai is a problem. It's a blessing and a curse. So it does allow you to get these weird kits that you would not normally find. But when they sell out so ridiculously quick that you're left like, what am I supposed to do? You know, I wanted to purchase that, but got lucky. They re-released it. I'm still hemming and hawing because you can still get, what is this guy? You can still get Rose, Gundam Rose from them, which is, I believe, France's Gundam in that series. Problem is, oh, sorry, that's the only one you can't get. My brain. My mind. Because Gundam Rose sold out. They did re-release it, and then it sold out again. And I wasn't collecting these at the time. I didn't even know this existed. Master Gundam and what was the other one? Shining Gundam from that series. So Japan's Gundam, which is probably the most tasteful of all the Gundams, is there, and of course it's Japanese, so why wouldn't it be? The Gundam series ranges. That specific one ranges from, oh, it's the Shining Gundam. It's the it's like their flag. It's a big sun, you know, or whatever behind it. To like Rose Gundam, which is actually really, really nice Gundam. Then on the flip side, you get ones like the Netherlands Gundam, which was like a big windmill, or Tequila Gundam. If they make a Tequila Gundam, I'm buying that thing immediately. So that's what I was saying. I kind of want to go line complete on the HG G Gundam figures, but then of course I also don't, because this was, I think, realistically, this is like a $20, $30 set that I paid like $60 for because of shipping and everything else. So not always worth it. Hello, whoever else is watching. Got your, don't do this, don't do that, don't snap, don't clip things you shouldn't. And then it shows you all the parts that you should have, which I'm sure we do have. I don't usually run into that problem with Gundams. And then so that's the build instructions. I like to keep these simple. So what we'll do is we'll prop these guys up here and here. I do have one more Gundam that I'm going to be ordering, but I haven't ordered it yet, so we'll wait till then to figure that out. Actually, right here is probably pretty good. All right. Probably won't need this till later, so we're just going to stick this over here in this side pile. I need B and A. So this is E1. Alexa, turn fan to 100. That's better. D, A, B, C, D, C. another piece I probably won't need till later. That's all that red is the base for the unit. There's B. Keep you out. Probably won't need that till the very end. E2. A. Love this. They got the multi-color section. It's neat. Bandai has a patent on that, so you probably won't see that for anybody else, but it allows them to shoot multiple colors and instead of only having a sprue with one color. It's why they are kind of king of the crop when it comes cream of the crop, king of the castle. Another piece probably won't use till later. Don't even know if I'll build that part on this stream. D2, C1. So we'll put C1 there. D2 here. A and B we're definitely working on right now. This is E. C1 and C2 there. D1 and D2 there. And there. So we got the blue, all the colors are separated. This is how I tend to do these sets. So watched a couple Gundam videos since my last one. Since this one was a bigger model, I did not want to go like as hardcore with it. So I wanted to do a little bit better on actually cutting these. And I saw some people will snip this part and then go to there, because then this detention doesn't hit. So I might do that. We're gonna try that out. I did get some better blades this time. This one was from a Games Workshop kit. I don't know where my Bandai blades went, and I don't feel like I'm to the point where I need to buy God Hand ones. That's what they call them for these. We'll see. So let's check it out. So I got A27. So this is a 27 right here. Looks like it will also need A26. So this is an internal part, so I'm not going to worry about doing that snip thing yet. These are pretty good snips. Technically, I think the HG ones, a lot of it you don't even need to use snips on at all. You can just kind of bend them, but we're going to use snips. All right, A1716. I am 16, going on 17. All right. There it is. 19 and 1. One's right here. There's 19, 20. I do find it weird because Gundams, for whatever reason, you kind of build the head first, and then Transformers, they like to have the head last for flourishing purposes. So it is interesting seeing two different companies take two different takes on that. And that should be it for this sprue. So I'm going to put this to the side. Then we got B. This is the body, not the head, but still. 12, B12 twice. right here. Looks like it's the same exact thing. I do want to get the G Gundam series on DVD, because I actually did really like that series. I have all of Gundam Wing on series. It's been a while since I watched that, so who knows when that's gonna happen again next. And then I kind of fell off of the TV shows because they got very convoluted. Gundam Seed, I remember, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on in this show. I did watch Unicorn, so I would like a Unicorn Gundam as well. They make a real grade of that. And I feel like HG is fine. I've just done quite a few HG already. I kind of want to move up to the next level. But Master Grade's a different scale, and if you know me at all, I do not like farting around with 50 different scales. If I'm going to make these, I'm just going to make them all these. I actually had a couple different, I think, 1/100th scale ones back in the day, and I ended up selling them. Complete, I made the whole thing. All right, now I need, I think, C. So that's one of these ones, C1. Yep. $10 right here. This is where you want to get a little more specific. I got some sandpaper here for this in case any of these little chads like to stay on. There you go. Now let's start building. So this looks like it's A27. Then we got B. And B12. B12 vitamins. B25. This way. Nope, this way. A little hard to read that. Then we got the other A26 pops on here. And that gets our core pretty much done for that piece. Then we got C1, which is this little guy here. We don't have any too much flashing on that, so we're good. Jesus, they throw everything. So Gundam Maxter is quite amazing that it even exists, because it is kind of, what's the word, pastiche of American ideals, all put into one. And you'll see it once you get there, but this thing is just ridiculous. This base part of the build is kind of boring, I'll be honest with you there. So then we got A19. Pop this piece in here. Pop this piece down here. Now which side goes which way? Looks like that goes this way. And then this snaps on hither. Cool. And this part pops right there. So he does have a little bit of a waist for growing. You'll notice that the HG kits They're actually quite amazing. A3, where was that one? I did not cut that one out. That is our chest piece. That is one of the main pieces, so we got to be careful with this guy. And we may end up doing some sanding on this one, because let's see how well I did. That's pretty good. There's just a little bit of a chad there. I call them chads. I don't know what they actually are supposed to be called. Get a brand new blade out. As per every build from now on, I'm getting a new blade out when I do this. Hey, Brick. Just building some Gundams. We got to schedule our thing, by the way. We got to schedule that. The problem is I know what's going on next week. I don't know what's going on in months, but we'll figure that out. There we go. The chest. I will be on Allison's live stream tomorrow, so keep an earball out for that. Allison Troy, Retro Toy Princess, who I'm dubbing the queen of the lesser Toy Tuber podcasts. People, you're the king, Brick. All right. And I'll say Oz is our, is he our jester then? I don't know. Is he the knight? Is he our Galahad? We got to work out this Knights of the Round thing. All right. Ow, as I nail myself on a thing of headache meds. A23. Not that production company, or is that something else? A23. Hey, Brick, don't forget to hit the like button. All right. I gotta get. If you're just doing this, just and you can leave it on in the background. Just do that. 'Cause I need watch hours. I hit enough to monetize, but I don't have enough. I've hit enough subscribers to monetize. I do not. Oh, what the hell was that? But I don't have enough watch hours. It's just a weird. Every once in a while, you run on one of these mismolded pieces. Luckily, they're usually not anything needed. And then A6 right up here. This yeller piece. I will say, if it's colored, a colored piece here, take care. The gray stuff usually is hidden. The colored stuff is usually not. So we got A7 as well. I'll pop that off just because that's a headpiece that I know is going to be there. Right now, I'm pretty happy with this pair of snips. This one actually came with a paint set, but it is a very tight angle. All right. Just working on the head right now. Don't need any more A15 I need, actually. And it's green. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. C and D is what I need. Cease and desist. That's E. D1. We got 4. Here we go. 4, and then C, 9. There's our faceplate. Yeah, I got one of the Gundam kits I'm going to be building. I have to order like an $80 video game for consoles I don't own, just to get this stupid piece of Gunpla. So I don't want to hear anybody complain about that. And I was going to order it at my old job, but that's not going to happen because A, don't have that job anymore. B, I guess it's a exclusive to like their video game website, Bandai's. It's a real confusing. E1. I got D4. U3. And 2. All right. All right. I think that's it. What is that piece? So I got D4s here. Man, look at how tiny that is. So tiny. You know what? We are going to put this up here because I feel like it is. There. I feel like the zoom isn't working properly if I don't. There we go. Ooh, gotta cut that fingernail. All right. E1 is right here. This is the scary stuff. So there. What is there? That looks like we have a sticker. I've learned to keep an eye out for the stickers now because I got real screwed on one not too long ago building these things, and I think it was that guy. And like, if you don't put the sticker on when you need to, it's real not fun to try to do that afterwards. So I should better make sure there's no stickers on this side too. Nope. Okay. Stickers are good. Let's see. This and this gotta go together too. I completely skipped the whole step on that last piece. Welcome to my nightmare. There, this piece goes here. We'll finish that when I'm done with the other part here. That's a chest piece. I want to get these little guys out of the way. Looks like sticker number 1 goes on here. Most of these kits you'd put them on afterwards, but I guess they're doing them in whatever order they please now. Oof, this is always gut-wrenching. And luckily I did keep my spudger out from last time. Looks good. This is the real difference between the HG and the real grades, is that they have, the HGs have stickers. And for the most part, I don't care. It all works. Let's see how this looks, though, before we jump to conclusions. There. Not bad. Not bad at all. And it looks like gets a little sticker up top, too. These things are so terrifying. And they don't give you extras. That's probably my biggest issue. Like, give me 2 of these. Like, it's not even taking up more space on the sticker sheet. There we go. Yeah. Let me put this. Oh, I guess I did have it right. This part goes there. So there's our first part of the Gundam Maxter. That is the America stuff I was talking about. They literally gave him a football helmet. I'll zoom in on that in a second once I get this last piece on. There. He has a football helmet. So that's like part 1 of the ridiculousness of the Gundam Maxter, is the football helmet. Now it does look like I have some couple things that are seen. So let's try to slice that off. Hopefully by the next build, which I think is going to be the RC. I might just, that RC comes in today, and I kind of want to do that. But they also, Hobby Lobby, put all of the Bumblebee and Optimus, I think maybe even Megatron, put all those on clearance. And I don't like spending money at Hobby Lobby, but I'll take their clearance. I'll take a $60 kit for $20. Like, that's just an easy choice. And on D3, where did D go? This one, yeah. Hello, whoever is watching. Thank you for joining me on this exciting adventure and not watching the Transformers live stream going on right now. I think I'm going to replan my next bunch for when they have a live stream. I'm actually going to be doing like a kind of a parody live stream of different places, G.I. Joe, Transformers, etc. Let's take care of this right now. This little piece goes right in there. Nice. And then looks like this little nub goes in there. And this is like removable armor. So it's supposed to do this, by the way. So it just kind of snaps over this. It says there will be a gap. Okay. So it's telling us that there's going to be a gap here. Because this kind of just floats on there. This is all supposed to be removable. This kit is a weird one. Most of the Gundam kits kind of snap in and they're permanent. This one's got a bunch of tradable armor. And that's why I got this one. Because I really, really like that feature. Let's get this guy over here too. We want the Burger Gundam to be able to watch. All right, no other. I like how it says do not cut. I completely cut those. Oops. It didn't really take much though, so we're good. Then head's done. Shoulders. Let's work on the shoulders next. E29, E19. That's a little annoying when they do that. Here it is, 9. The number 9. All right. That's E19. I got any more E's on this section? E28. No. E18. So 8 and 9. I gotta get out of here. Ooh, that's a tiny piece. Look at how tiny that guy is. That is terrifying. All right, E1's done. So then we'll get 9. And 8 off of this one. That minuscule little guy over here. Fingers crossed. All right, managed not to lose either, though. That's surprising. We got D1 and D2, D112 and D212. There's 12. I think it's funny too because these my giant man hands make everything look smaller than it actually is on these. Then we've got D1, 5, D2, 5. Oh, it's these ones. And then I'm assuming we're going to do 6 in there too. All right, so we'll just do these. Uh, 11 and 11 on this, so 11. It's a whole lot of the red right now we're using. Fourteen's down here. We already did those, so that's good. We do the same on this sprue. So we got 14. $11. Just gotta be sure not to cut certain parts on that one. I don't like it when they do the connection pieces in this for the sprue as well as the thing together. And then we got these guys. That should be it for that. So let's take this and this, and we're going to clip this on here. So that it can fold up and down as need be. Nice. Oof, just popped my neck. That was beautiful. Look at that. Did all that and still missed a part. A4? Yeah. So it's these ones. They're the same piece, so it doesn't matter which one's which. Let's make sure there's nothing I can't cut there. Flippity-doo-dah. Drop. It's always nice getting at this point, because this is when stuff starts finally taking shape. So I can kind of figure out what's going to go on now. So this piece goes on top of here. Are these different at all? I don't feel like they are. This one does have a directionality, though. So there we go. And then we got D1, 5, which looks to be this guy. That's better. We got the scary piece here. This piece goes like that. Might put some glue on that later. That one's a little too scary for my own tastes. This piece goes right there. And then this little cross piece goes right here. Oh. It almost disappears in the floor there. Okay. So it looks like we're good there. And then we find the brother piece here. Brother dude. And then let's see if I can get this to squish in a little better here. There we go. It's kind of an odd fit. There's our shoulder pad. Yay! And then we do the same on the other side. So we're going to get rid of this piece first since it terrifies me. Do a little bit. I got to shave off on the bottom. All right. Clip you in. Let's take that piece off just to make sure. There we go. Got it. This, we'll do that last. That piece is a little perplexing there. Same thing here. Look how much faster I built that second arm or second shoulder pad thing. All right. It's pretty good. Slice off a few of these. Cool. Shoulder pads are done. We're going to work on the right arm. Make sure I didn't miss any stickers. Because there's still quite a few left. Looks like I did miss one on the helmet, which is this little dot right here. Yeah, one of the problems with this one is that it was literally the only way you could get this kit is on P Bandai. So yeah, I had to wait. I think you can still get the other two, Master Gundam, and which I think is China's Gundam, and then you can get Shining Gundam from Target. They still had those last time I looked. Ooh, that's unsightly. There we go. So, like, the American one is, like, just all blown out. It's got so much stuff to it. So, do I need any D? Cell code and the date. D. Looks like just D113. This is D2. Mighty Ducks. All right. Nothing else there. So D113. Just this. This is probably just building what, the neck or something? Arm? I don't know. Oh, okay, so we'll need D213 on this side. Not too much, though. To build both arms. I don't know why they did them separately. They're pretty much the same thing. So we'll keep the left on the left and the right on the right. So right arm here, left arm here. That should be it for that. E. 7, 13, 6. There's 13. I really got to get a tray down here. And then it's all B, E12. Okay. Oh, shoot, I got more to do on that. It's E11 and E10 as well. Jeez, this one has a lot of blue parts. I also think it's funny that Maxter is the one that... hey, what is that name? What is Maxter? It's to the max, bro. It also looks a lot like Optimus Prime in coloration. So that is kind of funny. So it looks like the only other thing missing off of this is these little nubs, and it doesn't look like we use those in this part. So this one's pretty good for now. All right. Take those same parts off of here. Move that all to the one side, and move that to the other side. That way we don't use the wrong ones in the wrong spot, because these ones are specific. I think they have some holes for the back, because this has some armor pieces that snap on. So, as I've said with my toy line, I'm looking to get some plastic molds done, and I think I might go this route, where I just make a model kits, and then you can put them together yourself. At least the first batch, and then move on for the second batches of actual characters. As you know, I'll do that work. All right, got that all separated. Now I need to find B 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Betty, 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 do, 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 do. All right. So all these 3, 4. What's 1 and 2? What the hell? Oh, they're up here. All right. Bunch of gray pieces here. And there we go. When I look at the other arm, looks like, yeah, it's 3, 4, 6, 7. So 6 and 7. The other 2 pieces up here. And the hand part, we got B 36 and 37, 20, 21. What was the other piece I needed on this side? That's all the E's. Looks like I need some A's. 36 and 37, which is right here. I really cannot wait to show everybody the ridiculousness of this set. Then I think that's it. For this sprue, then we gotta get the A out. What A's do we need? We need A14, it looks like, is the only one there, and A14, so A14 for both. Yay! Not a lot here. Weird that they went this, it's like a slightly different gray. You'll notice that with a lot of these Gundam kits. They have multiple, like gray is their favorite thing to have 50 colors of. There we go. And then C is the last one. C15 and C16. And that looks like it. So C15 is here. That was a thick one. Cutting those thick ones like that is kind of scary sometimes. Because you feel like, am I supposed to be cutting this? This Gundam also has some weird colorations to it, so it's a little different than the standard ones that you would normally have gray parts here, and they're using blue instead. Real interesting coloration choices. All right, and I think that is it. So let's get building. Let's get building. No stickers. Okay. E7. As I said, these are specific, so they're specific ones. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see that. E7, E13. It's this guy. Heads out. This goes onto here. And here. There. Snap them together. Then we got, do the same on this side, just to keep these two equal. Now there are some flashing issues that I'm already seeing, but I'm going to try to ignore those for right now because it's probably all going to get covered up anyway. As I said, this very weird Gundam. Oh, what am I doing? This goes this way. Yeah. I flipped it on that, but I didn't flip it in my brain. All right. Cool. Then we got B1 and 2, which I don't know which one's which on here. Looks like this is B2. B3. Let's move it there so I don't have to keep doing that. This part goes here. B4. There. And this part clamps her down. Cool. And C15, which is this guy. Right there. Yeah. That. There we go. Then this D part goes right on there. And that's what I meant by not like cleaning up too much, because a lot of times this stuff just gets covered up anyway. And then E, this is pretty much the same on both sides. That goes there. Do the same on this side. This is where this stuff gets kind of boring, because they're like doing the same thing twice. We got up there, we got B7. Which side does this go? This way? Yep. Now this is the right side there. So since this is a little busted up, I'm going to put that there. This like a little schmutzed. Little schmutzed. All right. Two arms are pretty good. We can probably snap these two things together. That's one hand. That's the second hand. And these two pieces can snap together. And it just says choose one of each. I'm going to do the fists first. On each hand. There we go. Okay. Pretty darn good. Okay. Then A14 goes here. And there we go. And then you can take this, pop this guy right here. It gives you all that articulation that you would get from an action figure, but I built it. A little more hollow. These kits, put that to the side. Don't believe these really matter which side's which. Doesn't feel like it, but there's his shoulder pads. And here's the next chunk of, hey, isn't that just a guy playing football? These shoulder pads are ridiculous for what it's worth. I'm going to pop that on there. And now you see why he is the America Gundam. America, yeah. Freedom is the only way, yeah. Terrorist, your game is through. Now it's time to answer to. Get a little stretch on. Pop, snap, crackle, pop. Looks like everything's good there. I don't see any missing things. Let's move on to the legs, the legulumes. So we got C2, C1. This is D. The Burger Gundam. I still got to get that 7-Eleven Gundam. That's going to probably be the next big buy, is to find that 7-Eleven Gundam. Because I just want the 7-Eleven version of that. I don't need anything crazy. They do have a couple of... Maybe I'll get the Astray Gundam just to have a little something different. There's a couple different ones that they made of that 7-Eleven color. The 7-Elevens are huge over there in Japan. So we got C211 right here. Let's see, we got 11, 18, 19. $13, probably 12 as well. Yeah, 13, 12. 16 and 17. All right, looks like that's it. Do the same on this. So the one thing I've heard of those God Hand snips, they're $50. So it's like that's a little bit much, but I guess you don't hear that click because of how they cut. They don't actually like snap the plastic. It's essentially they cuts it like a razor blade. So I might get a pair if I move up to like the real grades ever. Do you believe that's it? Now D. Let's move on to B. Actually, B is the one that I'm probably gonna have more stuff on for this. B13, hey, right there. Uh, 28, 26, 29, 27. There's 29. 27. B5 as well. No, looks like it. Beef 5. Cool. Now that we've kind of got them all, I think we're good. We'll figure it out from here. All right, B13 is this one, right? Yes. It shows this side goes in here. Oh, it's upside down. That ain't gonna help nothing. Boop. I do recommend always getting a so flat side goes this way. getting a wooden spudger because it prevents you from scratching stuff. You gotta put this in. Cool. It's in there. D2, 10, and 9. There it is, D7. I didn't even touch this color. Eight. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right, let's try to find this one now. Zoom. Push this in a little further. In here. Cool. 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 Now, I do notice a couple things here, so we're going to take care of these right now. Take care of that right there. Weird, it wasn't on this side at all. Is this not pressed down for enough? Yeah, it didn't press down for enough. Mm-hmm. Oh, so these are pretty much the same, so we don't need to worry about those. Luckily, they are not left or rights. So we got, this is where stuff gets specific, though. C18. C19. So we got B28. This. Oh, I missed A10. I need to grab that too. B5 was right here. So A. I don't think I cut much anything off of A. A10. Right here. Sorry about that. Just realized I never zoomed out, and that was probably mind-boggling. That looks about right. And then we take one of these two, whichever one matches this. And this guy. Squeeze them together. There's our leg piece. This one. Then 13. Yeah, okay. Oh, A11. Missed that one too. Missing stuff left and right here. All right. This goes in here. How though? All right. 11. Get this sit up for a second. It's getting a little lightheaded there. 11 goes down here. We got this guy and this guy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cool. This piece slides here. The click. Down with the clickness. There we go. We got a leg. Some fun stuff here. All right. Let's try with the next one. Oh, I put that on the wrong spot. That goes on here first. There we go. Then that. get as much of this as we can out. And this is where it gets a little weird. So that. Nope, it's backwards. This goes here. Okay. There we go. 2 legs down. 2 legs. He's got them 2 legs down. All right, next we're working on some thighs. Ugh, as that falls over. There. Have another drink. All right. We're going to put that right up against there. And zoom back out. Zoom it up a little bit. We're getting there. All right. E. Thank you. Thank you for falling. So I got E4 and E5, which are these two. On both. So, let's put these two over to the side on this. And all that's left on this one is the shield. So I'm just going to cut the shield out so I can get rid of this entire piece of Gunpla and be happy. Because that means I'm down another piece of plastic. That's it. That one goes in the box. You go way over here. All right. This one also finishes this blue off, which is honestly the best feeling when you've been doing this for like 2 hours. So. There we go. Another piece down into the box. All right. Now C1, 1. C1, 1, C1, 2, I'm assuming. Yep, 2 on 3. So we got C1, 1 right here. And then do we need 14 at all? No, so we got to keep this one. Any more C's? No C2s. But I will need these pieces next. So 20. $21. That looks like 22 as well. So crotch pieces. And this one's got a 14 and a 15 as well. Not too sure where those go. It looks like the backpacks. We'll be done with this one soon too. B and E, no D. Yep. What do we got here? B30, B8. B8's up here. And then B30 is up here. And then B23 is going to be for the next set. So I'll do that while I'm at it. It's on the same page. Yeah. Looks like it for that. So let's try putting this guy together now. We've got C2. This guy. E and E. Zip. Don't think these matter really left or right. They will now. I'm putting this in here, but prior to that, I don't believe so. Look at that. Bam. And then B8, B30. Go there. So it shows this. It's on the front. Okay. What the hell? Huh. I don't know what's going on there. This piece is definitely locked in. This piece, I would have assumed, locks into that, but it's not. It's very loose. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I fixed it. I feel like this piece is supposed to clip in better. That might get glued later. We'll see. We shall see. So this is the outer piece. This big one goes in the front. Oops, just realized I'm off screen. No, this one doesn't really click in either. Don't know if I like that. So this is where this guy gets tricky. This piece goes to the front of the foot, or to the foot, and this goes to the back. Now see, that one went in there super easy. I don't know what was going on with that guy. All right. A18 is like D1 are the only things I'm missing. Jesus. Throwing stuff around. All right, so this piece goes down onto here. And then we slide this. Heather. Oh, we actually do break these apart. I didn't realize that. I kind of thought they stayed together. All right. I could put this on backwards too. Yep. Good job. That goes in the butt. In the butt. In the butt. This goes into here. We're going to cut this now. I normally just do that stuff at the end, but sometimes you run into ones you know are going to be problems. And that's one of them. And our crutches together. And here we slide that on. Both legs are on. Definitely. The amount of difference between, so I think that one is a Bandai. Yeah, Bandai, this guy, Ultraman. And then this one is a different company. I think it's, I don't remember what the company that was. It's been a while since I built that guy. Anyway, they're both good figures, but when it comes to Gundam, there's just like a quality difference that is just amazing between the two. So I always recommend starting with Gundam, just because then you notice what is bad with other other companies, I guess. Unless you just want to be ignorant to it, that's fine too. High grade Gundams are pretty basic. This is a high grade. This is actually one of the more detailed high grades though, so I can't like recommend this one right off the bat. This is getting annoying though, because I thought this like clipped on somehow, but it feels like it's just pressure fit. So what I might do is I might take this piece off and this piece and put a magnets behind it so that they actually magnet on. Because this pressure fit is barely on there, and I'm not liking that too much. I'll look to make sure I didn't miss a piece, but that's not too good. All right, now we got the core lander is the next piece of this. But we have our basic. This is the basic. What Japan thinks of America. A big football dude, right? Right off the bat, football guy. Cool. We got D2. Football man. He's a football man. And the reason that I actually did not like this, because I thought there were so many better ways they could do an American, you know, they could do a cowboy or something like that. But I'm actually fine with this now. This is in all honesty, this is me being American guy. I would love it if they made every state has a Gundam kind of deal. Doesn't look like we use this anywhere, but I want to get rid of this sprue, so I'm just going to keep D217 in mind. It'll go somewhere. There. We're just going to put that back here with this. Then we're done with that guy. Same with this one. I don't know what this piece is for. Doesn't look like we're using it anytime soon, so it's probably one of the armor or weapon pieces. They really like to wait till the last minute to use some of this stuff. And I just want less plastic clogging my brain right now. Good. Those two pieces stand out pretty good, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have a problem with it. So get our jetpack going. Then we got C215, which I believe was this batch of fun here. And 14 is the next step. So we're just going to do both of these. Get rid of another chunk of plastic here. Another one down. There's still tons left to do. There's a whole stand for this guy that's still buildable. So yep, that's it for this. And another one down. Another one bites the dust. So these two go inside of here. Yeah, see, that's going to be unsightly. Let's pop those two out. And these two go up here. I can get these afterwards. Everything else we got afterwards. The hanging chads. All right. It looks like this piece clips onto the back somehow. Oh, look at that. This does get used right here. Look at that. Oh my God. We do have stickers. Freaking stickers. Ugh. They go right on here too. So it looks like, oh, it's because they put a piece right here. Jesus, guys, killing me. All right, so 5. It's of course a bent sticker, so I'm glad I saw it now. One of the worst ones are the ones like this that have the perforation on them. The worst. All right, spudger time. I'm just going to use this flat side. Try to flatten this bad boy out. All right, now I got to pop this apart, which hopefully isn't too terribly difficult. Luckily, I didn't cut this fingernail because it's helpful sometimes. Jesus. There. So that's going to be my pry point, is right underneath this. Can't believe I missed that entire, because it was on the previous page, that's why. All right, let's pop this out. We got to put stickers on there. Worst spot ever to put stickers, by the way. Okay. Come on. Got it. Live and learn. All right, so it looks like this piece. See down here, I missed that being on that page. It's just an oversight on my end. This part slides here. Yeah. So it's like his jetpack, like where the guy lands the vehicle. Just an oversight on my part. Now that I see that, I do see a couple of little blemishes I want to get rid of here. All right, this can go on. I'm gonna hunt this one down here. So like it's like a spaceship that lands on the back. We got 2 stickers. Which is 8. So 8 goes on here on both sides. This is where the real grade ones are a little better, because this part would have been a separate piece that you wouldn't have to do this kind of junk on. But they don't make a real grade of this, so we're getting what we get. I think the worst part is when you do one of these and it's like, why was that so much important on here? Like, they couldn't have made that either in a different color. I don't know. It's like they have some weird priorities here. There. Put that closer to the edge. Here we go. We got it. So yeah, then this thing can fold out. And I thought it could come down too. There it is. So it's supposed to go all the way down like that. And that's where it plugs in to the back. All right. This front piece still bothers me. We'll figure that out later. I have some magnets right here that might work for that, so let's put these out. We might try to do that today too. Now it's telling us to do the base next, which the base has a lot of options, so we're actually going to skip the base because, yeah. You know what? Maybe we won't, because looks like this just tells you to build the base. This is the base. This is like nuts. So maybe it just has me build the base. Looks like you can switch a bunch of stuff out. Here, I'll show you the instructions. So this is what it's showing me to build now. So we're going to just, I guess, clip this guy together so that this doesn't fall over. This piece has 1 and 2, so it's not too terrible for that. Clear plastic does scare me a little bit, but nothing too terrible here. It shouldn't be. We're going to cut these a little more of an angle. And this is the same base that he has, pretty much. This has this piece that I got to cut out. That's gone. What this does is it allows these pieces to combine with other pieces that you have throughout your collection, like so. So I could actually connect these two together if I so desired. I'm not doing that because, as I said, I'm not really trying to make a collection of G Gundam. Honestly, I'm real happy that Rose is not available anymore because it means that I don't have to be a completionist. Saves me that trouble. We only have a couple more stickers I got to look out for, so let's take a look. Looks like there are 2 stickers that go on the back of this thing, 6 and 7. Of course, this piece has 87 stickers on it. So it looks like 6 and 7 here. Go. Ew. They go on this piece. I don't like that. And which side goes on which? That's the other fun part. 7 is on the right. All right. I smell. I smell paint. I'm not using paint, so that's a little scary. Sometimes these freaking kits, like, that is nuts. So I wonder if that means that I missed this one somewhere. I'm not seeing it anywhere on this side either. 5, no. Because usually they do them in order. So that scares me. I mean, somewhere between that and that, I probably did miss doing a sticker. Yay. We're going to actually try to aim at this side first because I'm right-handed. That makes it easier for me. All right. Seam down the middle. Cool. I did it. Before I put this back on, I'm going to go find that other sticker and just see where it's supposed to go. It is 4 and 5. Found it. It's supposed to be between there and there on the knee. Hopefully, I think the knee comes off pretty easily. Yep. Okay. This part, however, oh, good. The fingernails abide. All right. Glad I found it. That means I can get rid of this piece too. Look at that. This is also why it's nice not to glue anything before you. There's a couple pieces I might glue the leg on because that leg doesn't really feel as sturdy as the rest. But everything else seems pretty good so far. And also, do not use micro glue. I have this really thin glue. Man, that almost ate the hell out of that last. Yeah, that looks better. So now it's got the red in there, or instead of the red, it's the black knee. This one was not a bad, not a bad sticker. Sometimes these get real nasty though. Oh, Maxter, you silly goose. You silly goose. There it is. Yeah, this chest piece is terrible. It's one piece I don't really like on this. All right, back to this. Just glad I found that. Let's get this piece going. All right, so 22, 23, 18, 17. Do not cut that piece, okay? So 17. $18 is the piece that says do not cut, and I'm assuming, yep, it's these little nibs. Which I get it. Some people might cut those. $25, $24, $22, $23. All right. We're just letting him stay down for now. That's why we're building this first. Before we do the weapons. Because the weapons, I think, actually attach to this, which is interesting. One of the more weird Gundam sets. Because a lot of times those are like extra pieces that you don't need, but it's actually like part of this guy to have those pieces. So one of the reasons I bought it, because this is definitely a different kit than you're going to get on most Gundams. Really do not like. I'm going to cut these further up next time. Yeah. All right, is that it? For that part, yes. Jesus. And this piece goes where? Right here. Goes like that. Oh, so you can lock it in. That's nice. $23, $24, $25. Oh, what's the difference? I think there is a difference. This part goes with this. That's why hook and hook go together. Did I not cut that other piece off? I didn't. So big things too. When cutting acrylic like this, because this is a little different than some of the other ones. Cut towards the base of the. So don't use the tip. Use the base, close as you can get of the nippers, as they call them. The nippers. All right, then this. So what's nice here is if you want to lock it in a spot, you just have to push up, and it locks it in there. I like that. This one does not have that, so kudos to them for that. All right, let's do it this way, and then this piece clips on there. Very good. Looks like you do also have locking pieces in between here that'll you choose which one you want to lock so that you can lock them into a specific pose. We got 4 feet of this. Four is here. So that can go on there. And then this goes in between here. Yep. Cool. Then we're gonna lock that in. Looks like we've got 13 as the next one we can use. That one is this. You can always cut more off later, but you can never add what you cut off ever again. So it's better to have to do this than to order a new one. All right, might have to get the. All right, that locked that in. I didn't mean to. So right about there, lock it. Then we got 6 and 5. You can pop off of here. There you go. And this allows you to stick this here and here, And it creates like a soft lock on that, so it'll stay still. That's real nice. They give you a couple different options here, so you can actually put however many you want in. As such, and then we can put this guy right underneath his butt here. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's drop that piece again. He's got his... that just broke this. Awesome. I barely put any freaking... This happens every time that I have one of these. Like, this stuff is so fragile. That is real annoying. That came apart like I'm just going to email them and see if they can send an extra piece. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. Luckily, that's a basic part. So. But now I got to find a piece of super glue and hope I can glue that on so that it doesn't look like crap. I haven't used super glue in a while, so... Oh, the expletives that are going through my soul right now. There we go. Like, it didn't even break. It literally just turned to dust. It's yellow plastic, so I can't even be too angry about it. Let's make sure I don't have anything else on me while I try to glue this stupid thing back on. Always got to be the hardest part to hide, too. Yeah, it's not going to hold like I wanted to. All right, there's that. Just means I can't touch that for now. It's all because that stupid piece fell off probably too. All right. That sucks so much. Looks like I salvaged that at least. Oh. Luckily, I've been doing Transformers so long that I've just learned how to fix these things when they do come up. So now I got to do this to try to level out the space. That looks pretty good. Barely even, actually, if I didn't say it, you'd never notice it was broken. All right, figure that out. I might even put some yellow paint on that just to do a little better. So I just got to make sure never to touch that piece ever again. That's done. Let's move on to the guns. So these are the stands for some other parts. We've got B, I need an A, I think. Yeah, A and B. Which are pretty much all I got left. There's A. So these are our pistolas. I'm just gonna cut these parts out right now because we're probably still gonna be using them soon. Not a lot on here. $13. Just glad I'm done with those stupid stickers. Jeez. I have to get up and get a drink in a second. Another green piece. As I throw it about America Gundams. All right. All right, we're getting there. Here's more yellow, scary ass yellow. All right. This one's done. And there's not terribly too much on B, so they do have some hands here. Which these must be weapon holding hands, and that's why they're not already cut from previous steps. They will do that from time to time. And then this part, 15, 3, B15, B18. That's the hands. That. And this side gets the other two. Cool. So that does these parts. Slide this together. Starting to get butterfingers here. I think my limit is 2 hours. So for these, you can do two things. You can store them on the hips right here, like so, because he's got them side holsters, or you can put them in the hands like this. This is where it gets weird, is that one of these actually clips onto the back. There it is. So you can have him holding both guns. Let's clean this up a little bit, since I did just see that. And then you can actually have them holding the weapons as well. Not a fan of that right now, but we are going to leave these just on that principle. So I can finish this part off and move on to the next one. Okay. Jesus. This is also one of those double-edged swords where it's like, yeah, you can put this in his hand, but then you got to take the hand apart every time you want to do that. So it's like, couldn't have given me a hinge or something? All right, we're going to put those there. We'll do those in a minute. See what else we got. We got A12. This part goes inside of here. I guess it just sits. Oh, it pushes up then in. All right. Makes a little more sense. Clicks onto that, and there we go. A13, that's this piece. Goes through here. Which side, though? Up. In. And then these two pieces snap together. Okay. Then looks like this guy, which we do need to clean off. Cool. Goes right here. Another piece, A12, which I think had, yeah, it had a little bit of a chunk on it. That piece is going to be hidden, so I don't think I need to worry about that. Yeah. Right in there. That's real nice. Clean this piece up. Cool. Might need to get a sanding piece on this, 'cause that looks a little crappy. I may just paint that part too. That's just where it clips off, and there's nothing, don't feel anything there. A bit of blue wash will cover that up. All right. That. So then this is his this is his shield, which goes into it looks like the same holding hand that this has, which is interesting. What's this for then? This another crotch piece maybe that's supposed to, oh, it holds all the junk. All right. Because I figured that would have been underneath that. So then he's got these little boots. That go underneath these. So you push that down, push that up. And this clicks on there, and there you go. So he's got little booties. There's a reason why I spent the money I did on this one, and that's because this is a interesting Gundam. Interesting indeed. There, that locks her down. Then let's click this forward a little bit. And then we'll click this out. I like this stand. I was questioning it at first, but now it's grown on me. Because part of the beauty of this guy is that if you pop this off, you can put the stand underneath it. But he actually is supposed to see if I can find a spot on here. All right, why is it not clicking? There. This backside clicked, that one didn't. So you see these grooves? You can actually set this piece inside of the groove. Nope, there. And then there. And he's a surfer Gundam now. They literally made the American Gundam football and surfing with two pistols. So not only is he an impractical dual wielder, wearing football gear, he also has a hover surfboard. And it doesn't even end there. That would be the amazing part. So his chest kind of leads you to some other stuff too. You can take these pieces off as well. We're just going to be real gentle around that headpiece. Not going to break that. So there, now he's got more of a slimline, trimmed up look. The boxing gloves can come off there, the gloves there. I'm going to need to get a bag for this guy. Definitely going to need a bag. I might even get a... full-on, like, box for him. I don't know. This guy's got a lot of stuff. Look, I forgot. You can pull these out, I believe. Scary ass things. So yeah, when you push these in, it blocks the stuff. Let me pull this off of here. We can actually pop that off. We've seen it. I do think it's funny that that's how it clamps on here to that. Twist you to the side so I don't mess with that. You know what? There. This is going to drive me nuts because I can't figure out how to get these separated. This part is supposed to come out. Get my handy dandies out here. There it is. Pull it from the top, maybe. There we go. Yeah. So it's supposed to be pulled out like that for the bigger mode, which is what I'm going to keep it in most of the time. Twist. I'm like traumatized by this now. Yep, broke again. So I'm definitely going to be emailing them. I can't be having that. Like, that should not have broke that easy. I'm a giant man, but that was way too much. I'm leaving it off for now because then I can mess around with this. So then if we pull these off, oh, Jesus, stop it. Where did those fists go? Oh, I put the fists in here. All right, cool. Then we'll find the other fists, which are open hands. I might try to I got some clear what do you call it? UV resin. I might try to do that on there. Just UV resin it together. Real bummer. Bummer. This could clip on better, too. This does not feel as tight as it should be. I feel like we should have gotten just a separate set of feet altogether that are meant for that. Clipping that on. All right. So I don't know if this. Oh, you know what? This probably isn't going to work with that. I do have to bring these out. It's fine. I don't plan on putting the guns in them too much, so they're going to stay holstered for the most part. So then this part, this is where this gets a little scary. There, that pops out. And then this piece goes over his hands. Like so. And then you can put, so this piece, finally get into this guy. Ta-da! That can go in the garbage. But this piece clips onto here so that you can make him have like a super punch mode. Like so. Shoryuken. You can put this on quite a few things actually, but I'm going to actually use the base stand piece for it. Then you can fold this back. Please stop falling. Fold that back in there. And you can actually turn his shoulder pads into even bigger. So if you fold this part down, fist in there, and you're just going to line these two little bits up. So, click, click. And then he's got like a rocket-powered fist that is ridiculous. Like that. And then these parts pop out. As well as this. And then he's literally like a boxer. And he's more agile. So ridiculous. You can move this hip part forward. Let's just take these off for now. Put that down. Ta-da! So then when he punches, he can use the rocket there to punch even harder. This is ridiculous. This is hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So then I believe this pokes on somewhere too. Well, it just only does it on that side. So, but you can have this on the stand. And this is where this fun part comes in. This is going to be the longest live stream ever, I swear. Come on. Let's make this burger guy keep him up. So where did that other piece of red go? There it is. This piece. Kind of holds the rest of the stuff. Which is a thing of BOT. I will be on a live stream tomorrow with Alice and Troy, the retro toy princess. Keep an earball on that if you are at all into it. Live stream should be going up, and I'm assuming she's going to have it available afterwards. I didn't realize that live streams die once you put them out for some reason. So I have to like go back in and change that every time. Cool. What else we got here? So this piece can hold this and this while he's in boxing mode, as well as the chest piece. So I'm glad I did see this, because I don't want this to mess up anything. So you can put that back here, or back here, or wherever you so please, so that that's out of the way. Looks like you can also do that with the arms and legs portions. Oh, these come off too. Wild. So all this stuff can come off, and he can be super agile, punchy boy. I'll have to remember that. Oh, this comes off too? Geez, this guy's just tons of junk coming off. Wow. What is G? Oh, it's just the left and right sides of this. Which is interesting that they called it that. So this is supposed to come off. Cool. Glad I didn't glue that. Yeah. Interesting model kit they got right here. And I think even in the show, it did fly around and do stuff too while he was doing that. All right. This can go. Okay, so this slides onto here. And down. And that's why I love this Gundam, because it is so over the top, ridiculous. He is to the max. To the Maxter, even. This part goes right here. Very Iron Man-y, man-ish, Iron Manix, whatever. Like, you can convert his whole thing. I'm surprised they didn't give us a space to hold these guns for that. Which I'm sure you can. You probably just click them on the side here. Yep, you can do that. Put them right here, so they don't go nowhere while he's in that mode. Place for everything in its place. Yep, that works too. So I don't even have to really put a lot of stuff in. It just has space for just about everything. I really got to fix that. All right. So, looks like he does have a couple more pieces I can cut out. There's still a ton of stuff on this sprue, so I'll be figuring that out for months. but he's got so much extra, just gobbledygook all over the place. It doesn't even list what half of these parts are for, so they just give you a butt ton of these parts that you can use for God knows what. So much stuff. I don't even know what this is for. What is this? Is it like a different crotch or something? Like what is... Nothing I saw looked like this. They give you all these extra parts, then give me an extra one of those headpieces that's going to break every damn time. Yeah, I don't see that piece anywhere. I figure it's a waste piece. Because it definitely looks like one, but... But it's not the same one that we got here. Huh. It's just an alternate crotch piece. So I'm not too sure what that goes to. Weird. May go to nothing. But that's it. That's our Gundam boy. So let's get him all gussied up, I guess. I will take these off camera. See if there's any other parts that are not... Yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff. What is all this? What is B10, B31? There's just like a bunch of parts that aren't used on anything. I don't think I missed anything. I'm just being really self-conscious with this. Like, they gave me so many extra parts. I'm wondering if there might be like a secondary kit of this that they're making, and this is just preemptive, because they have done that to me before where I looked and it's like, oh, well, this is if you buy some light kit or something ridiculous. Because I'm not seeing that anywhere on any of this. So that's just going to go into a pile. We'll figure that out later. Oh, it says indicates parts not needed right there. So there's a bunch on B. Yeah, B is full of parts that aren't needed. So we'll just take those off, and I'll save them in case I decide to do a custom piece later on. That's bound to happen. Or if I run into one where parts are misformed or something like that, and I can replace them with these. At least I got them. Yep, another sprue down. Happy with that. So there's a whole bunch of just random things here that aren't needed for anything we got here. So these are all going to go into a separate baggie. We're going to empty this bag out, and this is going to be the parts. Extra Gundam parts. Let's write that on here. There we go. Extra Gundam parts. Bam. Now, before we do anything else, I am going to attempt to repair that again. That is just a shame. I'm going to try pulling this off before I do anything crazy on that. Probably the best route to get that off of there. Let's try behind this and this. There we go. If you're just joining me, I see someone new popped in. The chest piece that holds this in is really crappy. So I'm going to try to fix it. Let's see if one of these... There's not a lot of space behind that. Let's see if one of these baby magnets here I got is small enough. These things are strong as hell, but I don't think that's going to work there. There's no real space to put it in there either. I can actually get smaller ones of these, and I might try to. So can I fit a piece like this in here? That'll fit in here. So then the other side is this. Can this fit in here? Which it might be able to. Because the problem is this is supposed to clip on here, and it doesn't. It is so loose, and I don't like that. So what my plan is to, so see, I got some space. What I might do is this is supposed to like slide under here, but it doesn't actually clip in. I might put it in there. So let's try that. These magnets are like terror. Look, they are pretty strong little buggers. If I can get 2 magnets, that'd be the preference, because then they're never going to come apart. I think I got these at Harbor Freight. I used to have some better ones, but like smaller. I don't know what happened to them. I think that'll fit in there. Okay. Yep, that should work. So what we're going to do, snip that. Let's try and take a look at how this guy's arranged on here. Let's actually take the head off completely so I can work on that. Okay. All right, I'm going to look at the instructions and see how I put this together. If you're watching this because you don't want to make the same mistakes I do, and you've made it this far, try putting a magnet in there before you put that piece on. That just clicks in, so I should be able to pull that apart. Should be able to pull this apart. There we go. Very glad that worked. So for this, we just slide that magnet in there. Hopefully it holds. All right. I'm going to slide that back down. It doesn't affect anything there. Does it affect it here? Maybe. Nope. Helps if you do it right side up, doesn't it? Nope. That magnet fits perfectly. So these are just Harbor Freight magnets. Awesome. Super stoked about that. So let's pop the arms back on here. Pop the arms back on here. I don't really like this like chest separation thing that they've got here. I feel like that doesn't work as well as they would have liked it to. Or they should start including acrylic arm pieces. So I'm going to hold this in as I push that down. Yeah, there we go. As soon as you push that, it pushes it in, and it's impossible to get out. Like it's too tight. Jesus. It's too tight. There we go. Good, good, good. Now, we're going to work on the head later. I'm going to pop this piece back on. Although I appreciate these, I'm probably never really going to use these because I want to have him fully armored most of the time. There you go. And there we go. Jeez, come on. Get out of here. Thank you, whoever else liked the stream. I appreciate you. We're going to take this part out because I don't really want these to be on here. I want the... Come on. Or you know what? No, we will leave these on because I want the shoulder pads on. Duh. I'll pop these out. Put those in somewhere. Here, we'll stick these down here because I do want that out. Put the hands, boom. Wherever the hell that other fist went. Cowboy. Then for this part, this is supposed to lock on there. And it kind of does, but then it also kind of doesn't. So we're going to do that. Now we don't need to use the magnet, I don't believe. This magnet's a little too thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a thin piece of metal. Sometimes the best thing, honestly, it's real weird, is to just get an old one of these and snap a piece off because it attaches pretty good. And then that should keep it on well enough that I don't have to worry about it. As I said, it does click on there. It is just a little bit too loose. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much to get it off. So a thin piece of metal, probably one of the old ones of these. Once I throw one out, I'll stick that on there. All right. Let's grab these pieces off here. Put that back on him. Get him fully armored up. God, it's a jetpack. There. There's the other hand. Plop you right there. Big old football pad, bro. Big old football pad, man. Case in point. That is a half-baked idea. I do like that I could fit that magnet in there. That makes me very happy because it means that I can at least attempt to fix a problem here. take this down. Greetings, Allison. It is. I mentioned you a couple times on here that I'll be on tomorrow. My America Gundam is almost done. Managed to break a part, moving some admin work, but can pull this. Oh yeah, thank you. As I said, watch hours are my big problem right now. Let's get the last bit of this undone, so I can just put this all in one box, bag, unit. I don't even know what half of these things are for, but I also don't want them chilling. I worked on some more He-Force stuff last night as well. So hopefully I'll have most of that done by today. Using as much of my unemployed time as I can to finish a bunch of customs. And then hopefully the next, maybe even by tomorrow, I might have some sketches down. This has inspired me to alter my plans for my Kickstarter, at least my first Kickstarter. So I can get some funds in. Realistically, I need to pay for 6 months of the year, the rest of this year. So if I can get that done, then I can keep making toys and make some more weird stuff for the masses. Brick was on earlier. He said hello. I like these Thursday live streams. I think these are probably going to be a thing for me. I mean, I've been on here for, what, 2-3 hours now? Just building this. This is a longer one, though. Most of these will only be like an hour or so. Because this is, like, I almost thought about splitting this in two. But I kind of want this one to be A to Z. One of my favorite Gundams. Jean-Claude Gundam. Right. So many parts. We'll have a bunch of stuff to talk about tomorrow, at least. With the whole Power Rangers thing going out, I'm kind of a little weirded out about Hasbro right now. Kind of like, what do I need to purchase to complete my collections today? Because when are they going to, farm out Transformers or G.I. Joe, one of the other companies? I mean, they've been farming out G.I. Joe, but the whole Playmates thing bugs me. also makes me slightly happy because it is fulfilling my prophecy that indie toys are the way to go. Since Hasbro isn't doing what people want, someone's got to do it, right? I have no idea what like 90% of these parts are supposed to be for. Let's pop this off. Scary clear plastic. Why must you be so scary? Come on. Ugh. Then, what's going to be interesting? The Playmates Turtles thing. Yeah, I'm more angrier than I should be about it. But like we had those turtle ones. Sorry, my brain is garbage right now. We had those Power Ranger turtles. They never made a Turtle Megazord. Are they going to let them make a Turtle Megazord? Because that would be cool. But I know how Hasbro is sometimes, and they don't really make all the sense. There we go. I was hoping that would fit in there. So, like, are they going to be like, oh, well, you can't make that one thing that we really should let you make? Because we're stupid, and we don't like good things. I think this goes here. Turtle Megazord. That thing looks awesome. Yeah, they fall short a lot. And especially when it comes to collector stuff. So it's like that recent release of the Walmart exclusive turtle thing that they did, that does not inspire confidence in me that they're going to do correct by this. Like, hey Jim, what's a real bad idea? Let's release these turtles as that. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and they'll have full articulation. No, we're gonna not give them ankles, and they're gonna have really weird textures for their bodies. Oh, so you think people will buy these? I don't know, but that's what we're doing because I wrote it on a piece of paper, and we don't change anything. Okay, so that goes there. That there. All right, I'll use that. So many extra parts with this thing, and the one extra part that I need is not there. I will be doing a review on this though. I did manage to pick up a Tila. Hilariously, I go to Walmart to pick up an extra Krang because I knew that they were going to have Krangs out today. And they had 3 Tilas and 1 Trapjaw. So obviously the scalpers had scalped most likely the guys that work at the store because I'm 90% sure that those guys that work at that store just buy it and resell it. Because there was one time where I went in there and I went to go get a box of WWE Eternia figures. And the guy that was there, I was like, yeah, I'm looking for these. So he's like, oh, well, I don't think we have any. I'm like, I know you do. Don't tell me that. So he goes in the back, reluctantly finds the box. Walks out with it. Oh yeah, here it is. And I'm like, cool, I'll take the whole box. He's like, the whole thing? Yes, the whole thing. I'm like, if I did not always go to that store and find like the one character no one wants, I would say maybe a collector has it. But when you go there and there's cartoon collection, 3 cartoon collection Tilas, and none of the other man figures, I doubt that's a collector. Most collectors are going to either be complete or whatever, but like, and if it was just like one wave of them missing, that's fine too, because maybe some guy just doesn't want Tila. But 3, that is a scalper. That is someone who is reselling that for profit. And I'm not even arguing the fact it's 100% a scalper. $100 scalper. All right, that's better. I am really miffed about this piece being broken. No, it like doesn't even want to stick. All right, so we're gonna try the next piece. Everything needs to fall. Trying to find my super glue. There it is. This is the worst super glue in the world, but it's also the best. It is super fast, thin, and I love it. But every time that I use it, it gives me some new problem. So today we're going to try it on this. There's the new problem. It just glued my hands together. So now I have to use a different thumb. Okay. There we go. Barely even tell that that happened. So what I'll do is, since this is just a basic Gundam thing, this is not specific to this character, I'm probably just going to buy a smaller kit. I might even have extra ones of those other 2 around. Cool. So we're just going to let that sit. Put this devil tree away. Playmates. It's so ridiculous. Boo on you, John Hasbro. Boo on you. I actually don't mind if they're... Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. If they're just doing the kids' toys, I don't mind it as much. But if they're going to try to do collector stuff, like, stop. Stop right now. Full stop. Like, why did it have to be that piece that broke? Like, you have to put pressure on the head. That should be metal, in my opinion. All right, where did it go? Oh yeah, I'm hitting a wall right now. Because now that piece just disappeared from Earth. I think I see it. No, that was the yellow from that. I might have to rewatch the video and slow it down to figure out what the hell happened to that. Well, I think I'm done. I think that sticks a fork in me. I am going to try to find this piece, and then that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video of me going mad because of that. Please like, subscribe, comment. Till next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys. Bye!